Hello. The roll. This is the move that all parkour practitioners owe their life to. It's a simple move which plays an insanely important role in the survival of any person performing a landing. It's a breakfall. What it basically does is it converts your downwards momentum into forwards momentum. It's used to decrease the impact from falls, maintain forward momentum during and after a fall, and or simply so one doesn't smash their face in after a fall. Remember to always practice this roll on a smooth surface. You need to be 150% confident that you can execute this move perfectly before you put it into actual use on a hard surface. Sorry for not having filmed my own footage. Here is what you do. If you're right-handed like me, hold the bottom and left side of your right foot. If you're left-handed, hold the right side of your left foot. Your opposite knee should be bent and you should be sitting on your opposite leg. The elbow of your action arm should be on the inside of your leg, not the outside. Your other hand should be set down on the floor. Here's the part you must focus on the most. When shifting your body weight forward, you shouldn't roll across the middle of your back. The reason as to why this is because the back of your head touches the floor. Your spine is also touching the floor all the way to your bottom. This can prove quite painful and even dangerous. And safety obviously comes first, so avoid that at all costs. What you should aim for is a diagonal roll. If you're right-handed, you should lean to the left with your right shoulder. Push off slightly with your left leg and allow yourself to roll diagonally across your back. If you're left-handed, lean towards the right with your right shoulder. Push off slightly with your right leg and allow yourself to roll diagonally across your back. When you're done with the roll, assume your previous position. Remember to practice this time after time so it becomes a habit. Now we must learn how to execute this move from a standing position. What you do is incorporate similar movements from the first technique, except you execute them in a simpler manner. Instead of tucking your hand underneath your foot, you place it parallel to your foot, and the other hand should be somewhat perpendicular to the hand which is parallel to your foot. After you're in this position, it is obvious what should be done next. Lean forward with your shoulder and roll diagonally. Keep reminding yourself of the importance of rolling diagonally across your back. Keep practicing it this was as well. For extra practice, create a scenario where you trip, roll, and get back up. Repeat that. This is the hard part, incorporating it into a landing. This roll must be used if you're landing from a height that is taller than you by a foot or two. In this case, the movement starts before you depart from the elevated surface. You must have some forward momentum to minimize the impact as much as possible. Once you touch the ground, place one hand parallel to your foot and the other perpendicular to the parallel hand, and tip your shoulder in the opposite direction. You might find it easier to roll this way because of the extra forwards momentum, but remember, this has to happen within split seconds of your landing. If your goal was to maintain momentum, then simply get up from your final position with the momentum and continue running. That is the roll. Thank you for watching, and please watch my other videos.